Hey, what's up, guys? Just wanted to go live. Welcome. Merry Christmas. Happy Kwanzaa. Hanukkah is over. All that good stuff. Hope you guys are doing good. Just wanted to share with you. This is a tarot channel. This is a manifestation channel. So we've been talking a lot about manifestation lately. And one download that I got is 5:06 a.m. on the West Coast. The moon is in the sixth house of Virgo, I believe. Um, One download that I want to share with you is in regards to manifesting. It's your birthright to choose the life of fun and joy and fulfillment. And I think that life is a course trying to teach us that. I think ultimately, whether it's just us messing with ourselves on a spiritual level, I think that one of the golden truths or nuggets of reality is that it's our birthright to be able to choose um, the avenue of fun and joy and exaltation. Um, I've been calling it lately the kind of great game of peekaboo. And anytime that you take the game too seriously is when you are in the a boo stage, right? You're in the stage where the universe isn't showing you her beautiful face, right? The quantum mama. And anytime you're in this kind of like joy and ecstasy without question, you are in this kind of peak stage, no pun intended, where you are interfacing with that which is illuminated and that which is telling and showing. Um, and so, something to keep in mind, right, as you go down your path, as you go down your course of manifesting. Another analogy is that it's almost as if we are programmed with the materials of logic and reason to dissuade us or alter our vision and our focus from essentially, theoretically, how quantum manifestation works. And how quantum manifestation works is there is only one reality path that plays out. And I've been kind of playing with this a lot in my own thinking as far as like, well, if there's only, I mean, forget the fact that there's multiple dimensions and realities. You're only concerned with this one that you're interfacing with. Um, and then you could get into quantum leaping, waking up and going to sleep and waking up in a new timeline. But for the purposes of this conversation on manifestation, I feel as though that there's this idea that once you make your decision on which kind of highway that you're going to be driving on, that is you making your manifestation decision, right? Choosing the reality with its manifestations within it that you want to see. Once you make that choice, you have already made it. It's set it and forget it. Therefore, theoretically, by the laws of quantum manifestation, that reality, you're now in it. And now you get to just relax and enjoy it unfolding. But there's going to be that little voice in the back of your head that is trying to convince you that you still have to keep on making that choice at every moment. And that could be in the form of bad thoughts, bad feelings. What if? Oh my God, I forgot this. Oh my God, this. The ball's going to drop. The foot's going to drop. The next shoe is going to drop. Whatever. I think that those are the kind of obstacles on that roadway that we've driven down and chosen as our highest, best reality of manifestation. Vying for our life energy, for our attention. But I think that it's our job to kind of emotionally regulate and mentally regulate and remind ourselves, no, I already made that decision. I am in that reality where I'm letting go, enjoying and watching the show and watching and enjoying the process unfold. Under the universal law that only one can play out, and the one that will play out will be the highest vibrational one that I have in my awareness and in my birthright have availed myself to. I've opened myself up heart space wise, emotionally, thought wise, thinking wise, because I've already listed it out and stated how it looks. And now the only thing left is for me to thrive in it. But again, I think that those nagging thoughts or feelings of doubt and fear and the other shoe dropping is somehow, some way, that other reality trying to vie for your attention, your affection, so that it can bring you back to that turnpike decision where you either get on the ramp or off the ramp. And I do feel as though that for some, it can be so overwhelming, or an individual can be so ignorant in their birthright, choosing power, their ability to manifest, that they think that they have to choose the worst reality, or they end up choosing the worst reality because they, by default, resonate in fear. And so, I really do think it's like this kind of chipped all in the middle of the table. I already said it, I already forget it, and now all I need to do is know that the moment I make up my mind, literally the thought, it's not this big complex thing, it's just the thought. Granted, I do think that there is power when you feel it and ruminate and meditate on that. But the moment you make that thought and say, I'm in my best, highest reality, the moment you speak that word, then all you have to do is sit back and relax. And there's no other foot dropping moment. That's just the other timelines still trying to vie for your attention, but you already know you're well on your way to Disneyland. You already took that on ramp. You're already miles and miles down that road because you're in it, enjoying it. And so it's like you know, freeway entrance or exit convincing you to turn on it. And when you're like, no, I already have my destination. I'm going here. You know what I'm saying? So, um, and I suppose to extend the metaphor, the analogy, since we have that option, the free will, we could turn off that exit. But the problem is that I don't know that we're necessarily born with the inside of that game, so to speak, that you have the wheel in your hand. And so it's through the spiritual process. Heartbreak has led me to tarot, has led me to manifestation. So it's through that process of self-discovering yourself as this co-creator manifester with this interface divine reality that you stand in your own sureness and stability. Only one reality can play out. I'm the one that decides it. No other resources have the authority, no other individuals, anything. Well, how is that possible? How is it possible that you are the center of this reality to begin with? Shouldn't that tell you something? Like, if we're getting into quantum spooky shit, shouldn't that tell you something? That's the level that I'm talking about. That's the level that I'm talking at. It's almost a solipsistic. You are the only individual that exists. And it could kind of tie into, oh, the universe and God is at your favor, is working in your favor for your highest reality. It's not different than any other precepts of manifestation. As soon as I set the intention to the electrical thought and feel it as if it's already now, all other realities just move out the way and it's here in front of me. It's simple. And now it's here in front of me. It's the same as I'm in it. I already chose it. I'm driving down that lane to Disneyland. Everything else is just nonsense. But you're already connected with it in these ways, your thought and your feeling. Now the question is, well, so then what's my role? Do I have to keep on regulating my thinking and my emotion to it? Do I have to keep on orienting my thinking and my emotion to it? Does it just depend on how much you trust? If you know you have an ace in your back pocket, do you have to keep on looking at it? If you know you got the golden ticket, do you have to keep on checking if it's gold? Did you not already experience it? Do you trust your experience? And I mean that in two ways now. Do you trust your experience in what you experience, and do you trust your experience in your ability to manifest based on the information and wisdom that you have and your knowledge of self? So think of it as, I already made my decision. I already have the golden ticket. And also, I already am the golden ticket. So how deeply is it integrated? Muji calls it the universal gem. I call it the golden ticket. I am the golden ticket. I am the golden goose that lays the egg. And the farmer that has the golden goose that lays the egg. What about that? Put that in your pipe and smoke it. So, to the extent that you trust and know that and embody it is the extent that you don't have to keep on, I would say, propping up that or upregulating the emotions and the thinking. Not to say that it's not a good thing to do. Speaking of good things to do and when to do it, one thing that I want to share is that one of the best times to manifest, and when I say manifest, think magnetically pull yourself to that reality. Quantum leap, right? And the only thing that I would say in regards to don't constantly keep on quantum leaping or manifesting is it almost undermines the power of your first choice. It's like you take a blue pill or take a red pill, right? The red pill is your path that you want to see manifest and you want to experience. Okay, so now all the universe, everything inside and outside yourself, higher power, whatever, is doing that. So now that the workers are here and they're building the site, you're going to keep on telling them that you want them to build the site. They're in the process of building the site. So I would almost say that sit back, relax, trust, and let the workers do it. And to continue to tell them would now only be taking their energy away from that process of building. Universal quantum peekaboo, the great game of peekaboo. They have to go away now and do the thing. Because that's a part of it. You know what I'm saying? Tell me if I'm making sense. Leave a comment. Let me know if I'm making sense. And so, feel those highest, best feelings. Now, just because you're feeling your highest, best feelings doesn't mean that you're telling them anything. You know what I'm saying? That could just be you paddling along on your canoe. You know what I'm saying? Or just enjoying. You know what I'm saying? It's like I've already told them to build a mansion. Now I'm just feeling and, just for my own pleasure, how it feels to be in that mansion. I'm not telling them to keep on building the mansion. I'm just embodying myself there. Feels good. I'm rich, I'm famous, I'm confident, I'm comfortable. I have a huge TV across the fireplace. My wife is sexy and loves me. I have 8 beautiful kids. I have the car of my dreams. Spanish leather interior. Freaking smells good, feels good. I'm in it. My bank account's filled. My bank accounts are filled and brimming. All my debts are paid. All my rents, all my bills, all my dues, all my loans. Everything is wildly ahead and booming. I'm helping others. I've chosen and lifted this reality into the highest potential where we win, the good guys win, right? All the war criminals and pedos are in hell where they belong. You eat your favorite food. You're a joy to be around. And so you're in, you know, billionaire status. And don't be surprised if you open your eyes and your surroundings don't feel familiar. Know that you have sovereign power over your surroundings because of that. Because you get your power from the 5D. So now my status is elevated to billionaire, trillionaire, zillionaire, etc. Highest of highs, right? Just using that for language purposes. High frequency, high vibrational. If I look around and this is just the remnants of the past, you know, and I can see it not on my level, but let me not confuse it for my level. I'm gonna, of course, honor it because this is the realm that I'm standing on, but it's not the realm that I'm in. And soon enough, this realm has to change to my vibration. But as the consciousness, I have to be mindful that I'm not playing off of the lowest common denominator, which is what's currently surrounding. And I think that that's where we all are in our stupor of our ignorance to our own manifestation ability. But once you wake up, you can't go back. Once you wake up, this is not strong enough. The mainstream media is not strong enough. The internet's not strong enough. Your fear is not strong enough. Once you have knowledge of joy, abundance, full capacity, sterling high vibrational frequency. Money is high vibration. You are that same vibration. And all I'm doing is just swimming to it in the 5D. You don't see me lifting anything. You know what I'm saying? You don't see me burning anything, or the only thing I'm doing is opening up this, turning on this, and that's it. And then you set it and forget it, and you watch all the miracles come to your front door. You watch all the miracles come in the messaging, in the next step, in the intuitive nudges, because it's all your universal butler. I once heard the phrase of, "Oh, God is not my universal butler, the universe is not my butler." You're not there then. You didn't tap in, you didn't tune in. God is my universal butler. The universe is my universal butler. Because I'm not different from them, I'm not separate from them. And I expect them, and they already have. because we're outside space and time where we're at. And so it's law. They gave me this law. They taught me this law. The matrix itself programmed this law. The architect programmed this law. That of the same vibration has to resonate with each other. So, if I'm in the vibration of someone who's in a mansion, guess what? Everything magnetizes to me to bring me there. Of your choice, of your decision. If I'm upgraded into the apartment of my dreams, that's another choice. There you go. That's where I'm headed. That's where I am. Or if I'm upgraded to a mansion in my dreams, there after that, there I go. That's where I'm headed. Or if I segue the apartment of my dreams and replace it with the mansion of my dreams, there you go. I'm there. Even better. And I can add both. All of this came from not being awake. So imagine what I could do when I'm awake to my power, my manifestation power. Same thing with viewers. The matrix is telling me 0. What am I telling it in the 5D through my vibration? I'm vibrating as if there is 1.2 million people watching me right now. So it is. How does it feel? It feels excited. It feels energetic. It feels fun. The comments are booming. Likes and loves and gifts and super chats. Thumbs up are running. Hundreds of thousands of thumbs up. I might even have guests. You know what I'm saying? I got the mansion in the background. I got the pool. The kids are in the pool, jumping in the pool. The car is pulled out back. You don't know where I live. I got the grill going. Pick up the laptop. I can walk it with me. It's a vlog. I can walk it like I talk it, motherfucker. Maybe I smoke marijuana. In that 5D. In that reality. Maybe a cigar. Maybe a nice leather couch in one of the downstairs rec rooms. And a pool table. And an indoor basketball court. And an outside pool. An inside Olympic pool. Smelling chlorine. I made it. What a success I am. Thank you, me. The world is just, the world is fair. Remember, all the negative messaging from the outside in is not as strong as one movement from the inside out. And there's a horizon point. Yes, there will be moments where the outside messaging is going to be positive above the horizon line, high vibrational, we'll call it. And then the opposite would be whatever the opposite was, if it existed, if it does exist, if we allow it to exist. Meaning, I could alchemically transmute anything from the outside in through priming myself and through keeping true to vibrating from the inside out. Meaning feeling good, feeling joyous, not taking it so seriously, as I said before. You know, that old way of thinking and living of, oh, the other shoe's going to drop, da 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 da. Well, that triggers a feeling, that triggers, you know what I'm saying? But imagine living that threat of the carpet or the rug could be pulled under you after you realize that you could fly. You're Peter Pan, you could fly. So anything that may potentially pose as a negative threat to your high vibrational thinking, feeling, you are automatically stronger and superior then because of the principle of your magnetic heart. Your magnetic positive emotions are literally on the frequency scale stronger than fear, worry, guilt, concern. You would literally have to be giving logs on that fire for that to overpower you. That is when and where people live in that ignorance. Maybe you would even say born into that, but no more. That's another part of our 5D manifestation, the highest possible realm. Born into a world where we can empower the individual to their reality. That's what I think. Working from the inside out. We're talking about when the best time to manifest. Well, this is manifestation. Speaking it into existence. Living, resonating moment by moment in abundance. But also when you're in like a twilight sleep, right? When you're waking up or when you're about to go to sleep, dozing off. That's a good way to set those high thoughts, those positive thoughts, those electric thoughts into the 5D realm and feel it as if it's already so. Spirit was saying, manifest your twin flame, and I did that. And I got a match on one of the dating apps. So random, just my type. Likes the same weird 90s show that I like. Fact or fiction beyond belief. That's what it's called, fact or fiction beyond belief. So yeah, I just wanted to talk a little bit to that because I think that it's a big, heavy, thick, voluminous topic. Luminous manifestation. That is. Let's see. Do we want to record content? What do we want to do? I might even save that as a manifestation video for part of teaching the system. So yeah, I'll probably do that, and then because that's a good chapter to that, and then I'll probably do another live stream. So, love you guys. Awesome.